WROI News, connecting you with your local, statewide, and national leaders. This is WROI News.
.1 WROI, it's time to take a look at your local news. The news today is brought to you by Rochester Greenhouse. Send a fresh cut flower bouquet today and make someone's day. And by Wendy's Restaurant, 2340 South Main, Rochester. Wendy's is way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Currently sitting at 89 degrees under partly cloudy skies here in downtown Rochester. We'll have a look at your full weather forecast a little bit later on in your news. The Eastern Pulaski School Board met and heard the results of a survey that was done to give guidance on the school district's master plan. Eastern Pulaski Superintendent Dan Foster was our guest on WROI and talked about the survey and presentation.
In March, we conducted a climate audit survey through Sycamore Educational Consulting out of Terre Haute, and in May they had some results, and they kind of brought those results in and focused them into more specific type questions. And in May, they came back and actually had some focus groups. They met at the elementary, and Dr. Balch was here and met in the high school, middle school all day. We had parents, we had students, we had teachers, staff members, and then he presented basically a PowerPoint Reader's Digest version of the survey and the focus groups.
Foster said the board will find the presentation useful when they finalize the plan.
A lot of good information. Dr. Balch presented probably, about 45 minutes or so, and had a few questions from board members, and even a couple people in the audience had a couple questions. So it was really good information. And again, we're going to look to take that information and form it and narrow it down into a strategic plan. It's going to take a little while to create that. We'll have some committee work that'll get going on that, and then, hopefully it'll drive the focus of the corporation for the next 3 to 5 years.
Foster also said the plan will be contingent on no big changes coming out of the state.
That was one thing that Dr. Balch actually mentioned, because there's obviously some frustration with staff, and there's frustration with us as administrators that we've had such a moving target the last few years. He said they used to have 5 to 10-year strategic plans. And he said, you won't hardly find a 10-year plan anymore because things change so quickly. Most of them now are going to 3, and some are going out to the 5-year. But he said, 3 to 5 is probably about the most you're going to do. And a lot of that is because of some things that get changed at the state very quickly.
And again, that was Eastern Pulaski Superintendent Dan Foster. In statewide news, gas prices dropped somewhat last week as the Saudis upped their production, but petroleum analyst Patrick DeHaan said Hoosiers won't see a major drop until after the summer driving season.
Well, we'll be constantly seeing the ups and downs. We usually see a pretty big jump in Indianapolis every 1 to 1.5 weeks. That is then followed by a big price drop. Most of the time, I think prices will still be in the upper $2 a gallon range, occasionally going over $3 on a limited basis like we saw earlier this week. I don't expect any widespread relief or more sustainable relief to arrive until the conclusion of the summer driving season, when demand for gasoline starts to wane. And then we'll start to see some relief mid to late September, in which gas prices should be able to stay under $3 a gallon.
And again, that was petroleum analyst Patrick DeHaan. We'll be back with a look at your full weather forecast after this. Rochester Greenhouse prides themselves in providing you with excellent customer service for all your flower needs. Planning a wedding? Call them at 574-223-3146 for a free consultation. They specialize in flowers and gifts for every occasion. Right next door, Brooch Boutique is proud to present all the fashion looks that will dazzle all summer long. They offer women's sizes small to plus with new arrivals every day. Gift certificates are available in both stores. That's Rochester Greenhouse and Brooch Boutique, 412 West 11th Street, right off of Main Street. 2 stores, twice the shopping fun.
And now for something deliciously different from Wendy's. Wendy's Double Stack is still an option in the 4 for $4, with a quarter pound of fresh beef, 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink. That's a deal so good it should not exist. Like how owls shouldn't be able to turn their heads all the way around.
Whew, Wouldn't like that deal.
The 4 for $4 with your choice of a double stack, junior bacon cheeseburger, or crispy chicken BLT. A deal so great, it's impossibly good, but not for long.
At participating Wendy's for a limited time. Meal includes full piece chicken nuggets, small fries, and a drink. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Not valid in Alaska and Hawaii.
And again, we are sitting at 89 degrees under partly cloudy skies here in downtown Rochester. Culver is at 89. The Grissom Aeroplex is at 88. We see scattered showers and thunderstorms the rest of the afternoon and up until about 8 o'clock tonight, and then it'll be partly cloudy. We have a low around 65. Tomorrow it'll be sunny. We have a high near 80. Tomorrow night, mostly clear with a low around 55. On Wednesday, sunny, a high near 80, a low around 58. Thursday, mostly sunny, a high near 83, a low around 67. And on Friday, we see a chance of showers and thunderstorms, a high near 83, a low around 66. Again, 88 degrees at the Grissom Aeroplex, 89 in Culver, 89 here in downtown Rochester. And this has been a look at the forecast for Rochester and all of north central Indiana. The news today was brought to you by Rochester Greenhouse, corner of 11th and Fulton Streets. They are your full-service hometown florist. And by Wendy's. Wendy's hamburgers are made fresh, never frozen, and now open late. For WROI News, I'm Paul Zartman.
Do you have the WROI News Tip of the Week? When you see or hear news happening, call 223-6059. If you have the top tip of the week, we'll pay you $10. That's 574-223-6059. 223-6059.